the Traveling Gamblers, and I'm here with Joyce. Hello, Joyce.
Hello, John.
And this is day 15 of our 28 days living on the Apex. And where did we leave off yesterday, Joyce?
We were getting ready to go to dinner, I believe, and we had dinner in Cyprus.
Yes, we did, and we recorded that, and that will be up in a couple of weeks.
And it was really good, as expected. The service was good, the food was good.
I don't see any decrease in the amount of food they give us.
We did see a tremendous change in the dinner buffet.
Yes.
But as far as the actual dining rooms, the restaurants, we really haven't noticed a change at all in any of the portion sizes or the menus. After dinner at Cyprus, we went to the casino. And I know we said we weren't going to this casino, but we didn't use any of our own money. The only reason we went was to participate in the free slot tournament. And we did, and we didn't win, and we had fun. We were in there for maybe 15 minutes. And then we left and we came up to our cabin. And we actually figured out how to do the streaming.
Yes.
On TV, and we streamed Showtime to catch up on
Your Honor,
a show that we've been watching with Bryan Cranston, and it's called Your Honor, and it's very good. And we had 2 episodes to watch. We made it through 1 and about a quarter. We had to turn the TV off. We were so tired. But we did go to bed early like we planned, because this morning was a very early and busy morning.
So we had breakfast in Lumine.
Yes.
Delicious as always.
Yes.
Arturo, always.
Breakfast was wonderful. Yeah. It's a really wonderful way to start the day.
Yes.
And after breakfast, we went to
the retreat.
The retreat lounge.
Made sure they remembered that we were back to back.
Yeah.
So if anybody saw the video, they saw what happened.
Yes.
The previous week.
Yes. And we hung out there, and about 9:15 or so, they walked us off the ship. And we went through the normal routine. I know there were some questions yesterday regarding what the process is. So we can't speak to other cruise lines because we've never done a back-to-back on another cruise line. But for Celebrity, what the process for us, it's always been the same. What the process is you, if you're in a suite, you wait in the retreat lounge. If you're not in a suite, there's an assigned area on the ship that they tell you ahead of time where to go. You have to wait until all the passengers are off the ship, except the ones that are doing the back-to-back. And once the ship has been cleared with all the other passengers, then they take the back-to-backs off in a group. They disembark you from the ship. The difference is when you're leaving the ship, they let you keep your card. When you're doing a back-to-back, they keep your card. If you want it back, you can go to guest relations, I think like 3 days later or something, and request it back. But they keep your card. You're escorted off the ship by either the Captain's Club Loyalty Ambassador or the concierge, or the retreat concierge if you're in a suite. You are escorted off the ship into a kind of a waiting area in the terminal, and they hand out all of your new SeaPass cards. And once that is all done, they take you all the way out to the exit, where you go to the Customs Border Patrol, and you do the passport recognition thing, or the birth certificate if you do that. And then you walk right back on. And then you get to the podium again, and they tap your card, and they register you back on the ship for that manifest for that week. And
we have a video coming up.
We're going to do a little teaser here. There's a video that's going to be coming up, and it should be up around the same time as this one. And we had another incident. Unbelievable.
Oh.
And
Don't tell them too much.
I'm not,
Okay.
but you can't make this stuff up.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's going to be the title of the video. You can't make this stuff up because
Because you can't.
You can't. It's really incredible. But anyway, we got back on the ship.
Right.
And John went to Cafe El Baccio. I came to the cabin and showered and got dressed for the day.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to Cafe El Baccio and we worked. And
one by one, our friends started coming aboard. And first was Mark and Vicky.
And it's funny because they all knew where to find us.
Yes. And then we're sitting there. And
a man comes up behind me and says, "Excuse me, miss, can you tell me where to find?" And I turn around, and it was our friends Sharon and Kevin. I can feel the tears coming to my eyes. They booked at the very last minute to come on and surprise us to share in the celebration for John's birthday.
Yes.
I think it's probably one of the nicest things that anybody has ever done for us. It was so incredibly sweet. I think it was like 5 days before the cruise.
Yes.
They booked the cruise and came on the cruise just to be with us to
Yes.
celebrate John's birthday. So
Yeah.
kind. After we got over the shock of Sharon and Kevin being here and catching up with them a little bit.
Next to arrive was Willie and Tressa.
Our friends from Las Vegas. They are family to us.
Yes.
100%. We've known them for almost 9 years.
Yes.
And we just absolutely love them. We love all of our friends.
Mm.
And after Willie and Tressa, we settled in. They had some things that needed to be done with their account that weren't correct, and since we are so familiar with the ship, we helped them out with that. They're also in a Sky Suite. And then we went over to
Luminae for lunch.
We went to Luminae for lunch.
And the head chef, Ben, came over to our table, and he was the one that made us the chicken parmesan for my birthday. And he was very friendly, and he said, "If you want anything, let me know. I can make the chicken parmesan again if you want." I said, "Really? Can we have that tomorrow night?"
We're gonna have chicken parmesan again. Yay!
Yeah, so Willie and Joyce and myself will have that. Tressa, I'm not sure what she's gonna have.
She said she's not crazy about chicken parmesan,
Yes.
so she'll have something off of
Yes.
the menu. And after lunch, we settled in a little bit. Willie and Tressa settled in a little bit. We showed them a little around the ship in the retreat area because they had never been to the retreat area on the Apex, although we were all on the Apex a year ago together, but we were all in blue,
Right.
in an aqua cabin. Then we went over to Nancy's cabin to say hello.
After we caught up with Nancy, we went to Cafe El Baccio, but first we put out a few ducks.
Yes,
and
we
we're
did.
walking down the hall, and we met this nice guy, Gavin. He goes, "The Traveling Gamblers, I just found you a duck, and I went to your video." And
We really didn't know what he was talking about
Yeah.
at first, then we later figured it out.
yes,
We've just come back to the room, and we are going to get ready to go to dinner at Luminae with Willie and Tressa. And we're not sure what tonight holds. There are some entertainment shows that we've already seen, but us, along with all of our friends, are casino players, and we get our new free play tonight. So more likely than not, we will go to the casino. We'll see.
exactly.
We'll let you know tomorrow.
And on that note,
That does it for us on day 15 of 28 days on the Apex. We thank you so much for watching. We appreciate your support so very much. And as always, we hope you have a wonderful day.